Hey tankers, Seattle Forge here. You know, there's some days I don't know why I play this game. I am not the best tanker in the world. Never claimed to be. Never have made that a point of the videos that I play. But you know, there are times where you do your very best. You're scoring on your win 8. You're winning in your tier 9 tanks, and the game conspires to take you down. So here I am, close to 1800 win 8. Not amazing, but you know, I'm happy with that. And don't have the victories that I want. I have more frags than I have games. You know, and the mind boggles sometimes. So I wanted to show off some of the games where either we had no chance or the chance is stolen away. And I'm sure that many of you can relate to that. So let's roll that. Hey tankers, Seattle Forge here. I am in a tier 5 game in my KV1, so I've been having a very unusual night. So I was platooning with some folks I know and doing pretty well, and then suddenly when they were gone, I'm bottom tier in all my games with sub 40% chances to win. I decided to make a video of some of those results. Haven't we all been there where we've done our best? We've talked to our team. You know, I'm not the best tanker. We know that. You've seen other videos. You know that. But, you know, I'm doing all right. I'm pretty good at my KV1, and here we are top tier. I'm pretty excited, and we don't seem to have much of a chance. It's very disappointing. So I'm rolling my KV1 over to the 0 line. It's always disconcerting when you have a lot of team members who are who misspell their names. Anyway, I'm looking over there and I see the M7 Panzer IV H platoon. And I'm like, guys, you gotta go deal. You gotta deal with those. And the Stug 4, probably a pretty good player. Oh, I should probably hide the names. Look how pro I am. Watch. This is how you hide names. Alright. And the BDR, I thought I would try to tune with him, but he's already in a platoon. Alright, I see the tier 3 check tank popping up over the top, and I decide I'm going to maybe take a shot at him, and then he rolls off to the side, and I loaded APCR thinking I was going to go after their heavies here, but instead I get the check tank first, so APCR it is, even though that's completely unnecessary, and I don't undo it when I go after this T56 GMC. There's just arty play all over the place. Alright, let's put him away. Alright, 2 kills. Got the KV1's ass, T1 Heavy's ass, and I'm taking shots in the back from that Stug 4. Oh yeah. Probably the only place he can hit me is right in the butt, and he's got my butt, and he's, oh no, the Panzer IV H is getting me too, and the Stug 4 has switched to APCR, that's guaranteed. And I switched off the KV1 to the T1 Heavy, and I finish him off, and I'm now on 3 kills. And I turn around to face the Valentine AT, who then disappears, but he's firing HE. I am down to 41 health in no time. It is 5-5. I've got 3 kills. I don't know whether that was Valentine firing HE or their... Oh, revenge. Oh, still firing APCR at weakly armored targets. Jesus, what a waste. 4 kills for me, 880 damage. It's 6-6. I'm thinking we still have a chance. What was I thinking? So most of the tanks that we've lost are lower tier. BDR, who's a good player on our team, is still in the game. He's back behind me there somewhere. See there, the Birch Gun, the guy hasn't played many games in it, but he's actually a Unicum player. Don't be fooled by what you see over on there on the side. Alright, I'm making my way over, and I'm thinking I'm going to get some shots on this M4 as he goes back in to defend his cap. 8-6 for the bad guys. Damn it. Alright. I don't know if that hit. I can't remember. No, it did not. No, it did not. I didn't lead it well enough. Alright, Stug 4's hiding behind the hill. I'm going to go after their Birch Gun over here. is turreted. Damn it. Alright, he is aiming up on me, but I managed to put him away before he can zoom that in. 85mm on this is pretty quick. Stug 4. Alright, let's see if we can get a shot in on him. Yes! RNG helped us there. It wasn't a very well aimed shot. Oh, look at that. As soon as he disappears, aim reticle goes all over the place. I don't think the other shot landed, even though I was pointing the gun in the direction the Stug 4. Alright, they are capping us. There's 2 on our cap. BDR and the M4 are heading back. And the M4 comes out to take care of me here, and I put one into him and he hides behind the shed. I bounce one from the Stig, one for the Panzer IV-H. I take a shot at the Panzer IV-H, which of course hits dirt, and the Stig puts some APCR into my face. They have 2 on the cap, 30 seconds left. We have 1 on the cap. A minute 38 left. Our BDR, next best player on our team, facing the M4, cannot turn his turret and his tank around fast enough to deal with their, sorry, M7, not M4, to deal with the quick little medium tier 5 American tank, and that's the end of that. Okay, here we are mid-tier in my Tier 7 Japanese Heavy, the Oni. And we have a 53% chance to win, which is staggering. Staggering good fortune on the night that we're having here. And I'm tempted to speed this up, given that it's Japanese Heavy. Here we go, 4 times. Now they have a heavy advantage on the other team. They have a heavy advantage. This, and I miss. This Japanese Heavy, the Oni, actually has a pretty nice non-derp gun. Very comparable to the T-29's gun, I think. Not the most accurate, not horrible. Good punch, good penetration. It doesn't come with, well, the premium rounds are AP, so the penetration is not quite as high, has better normalization. Armor is, of course, quite heavy on the front and the rear. I shot the T-150 here, but I'm not able to penetrate the mantlet. Yeah, you can't penetrate a T-150, but then you roll up on a IS-6 and you can do fine. It isn't the IS-6 that hits me there, it's the T-71 who actually puts one into me. And I put another one into the IS-6 and bounce the T-71, bounce off the IS-6, the Mod 1, T-54 Mod 1 bounces one off of me, T-71 bounces one off of me, IS-6 bounces one off of me. Slow it down a little bit here, back down to normal speed, and I put another into the IS-6. So I'm working this IS-6 pretty hard for 1,286 damage. And you can notice the reload not quite as slow as a derp gun. And get him on the flat side again, finish off the IS-6, bounce the T-50 Mod 1, and there's 2 of them here, and I'm hoping I'm going to get a little help. And I push into the T-71, and I'm just pushing the hell out of him, taking him for a bunch, get my damage, finish off the T-71, but I am ended by the M40 M43. 537 damage, sorry, to the side of my tank. I make my bones. My health is 1550, doing a total of 1735. Worked as hard as I could on this one. You know, a better player might have done better, I guess, but I was pretty pleased that I was working 3 tanks there with little to no help. And you can see down at the bottom of the map, we have 4 tanks that are moving in on the T-28 prototype. We have a good number of tanks that are working this side over here, the 2-3 line. Good number of spotted tanks. It is 9-9, and we have a 57% chance to win. Alright, let's take a look at this KV-3. I think he's got a shot here. T-28 prototype turning his side to the KV-3, and the KV-3 is able to put one into the 50 millimeters of armor on the side of the T-28 prototype. Comet and the Jumbo working away at the T-28 prototype. You can see slivers of damage coming off. The Jumbo is killed. T-28 prototype is killed by the KV-3. T-150 is moving in. We still have a KR and the T-54 Mod 1 working against the CDC and the Nashorn. It's an 11-11 game. 52% chance to win. Alright, KV-3. It's a KV-3. Now, I know the T-150 has one. Oh, KV-3 is ended by the other team's M43, who's having the game of his life over there. I'm shocked for a moment. I think the KV-3, had he not been so cautious and kept moving, would have had a better chance, but you never know. You never know. Alright, now it is 13-11 for the bad guys. Our Nashorn, who's quite a good player, still in the game. CDC, not a great player, but still in the game in a good tank with a nice gun. The KR here is a one-shot for the Nashorn. Nashorn's on full health. Mod 1 and the CDC are dueling. We have the health advantage here. The KR just waiting for the Nashorn, and the Nashorn takes one, but is able to put away... No! What's that? 89... 80! What's this rapid-fire machine gun bullshit? It was the T-150. The T-150 has the 57mm mounted, which means he gets to shoot whenever he clicks, pretty much. Good penetration, very low alpha. Alright, so we're down to the CDC, T-150, and the M40, M43. CDC, very low hit points, no armor, facing off a T-150 who has, is it minimum a 2-shot, probably a 3-shot at this point. And I was actually encouraging the CDC to go after Artie. I know the CDC was looking to flank the T-150, but I'm like, you know what, that Artie has actually been having a really good game. Really good game. And you can outrun the T-150 in a big way. So go find that Artie and finish him off. And the CDC has listened. We're giving him a little bit more indication of where the Artie might be at this point. At least which quadrant of the map. I'm praying he doesn't go into the fucking cap circle. And he does spot the M40. And I think the CDC, he's not a great player. To his credit, he probably hasn't been playing that long, bought a premium tank. And he's been doing alright in this game. He's actually does okay damage, but he's totally in a panic at this point in the game now. He puts one into the M40. Gets a great damage roll, by the way. Finishes off the M40. And here comes the T-150. Now, oh, he takes a hit. He misses. T-150 misses. T-150 misses again. T-150 has a machine gun. Now the CDC's gun should go through the T-150 like butter. And the handling's pretty good, but he has no armor. And he just panics. And this T-150 moves forward. Oh, he shoots the dirt. Not even close. And the T-150 with the 57mm finishes him off. Another tragic loss. Alright, playing my 704, which I don't play very often. I don't play it particularly well, and I know it's a very strong tank, but I am shit in it. But let's take a look at the matchmaking here. A little look at the matchmaking. This has to be one of the most egregious games of all time. 35% chance to win. And I take a look at the tier 10s on our side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 tier 10s. Alright? Let's look at the enemy team here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 tier 10s. And then let's take a look at the tier 8s on our team. 3 on our team. And let's take a look at their team. 2. 2. There are 2 members of my team dead already. I usually in this tank would go over to the eastern side where the Guerrilla is doing Overwatch 9-0. but I decided to come over here and try to support the meager advance going on here, and we can see it's already bad news with the T-110E5 up in front. Our team not very eager to engage. We didn't go after the hill, and we didn't go after this valley here. They have a few TDs trying to guard the cap, and a Grille 15 who apparently is giving up right at the beginning. Now, there's something I'm going to show you here afterwards, which is that this game went all wrong right at the beginning. We actually had an M103. I don't know whether the T-92 was blacklisted by him, but the M103 went directly after the T-92 on our team without saying a word, and a couple of other members of our team seemed to know about it because they were on him like white on rice. The T-54E1, I believe, and there was another tank that was involved, and I'll show you that video after the replay. It is 6-1. We were down a tier 9 and a tier 10 right from the get-go from people on our team, and I'm getting clocked. I'm getting clocked without ever really getting a good bead on the enemy team. It's 7-2, and we are barely, not even 3 minutes into this game here, and I fire one off doing nothing whatsoever. But I'm trying to back this E75 up, and I take a side shot from the Luva, who's come through into our base. And there's the T-110E4, who I get a shot into, and he bounces. That's the only bounce I get, and the T-110E5 wipes me out. But let's watch this nonsense. We'll do it fast forward. We'll fast forward. It doesn't take long. 14-3. They're in our base. Grille 15, who hasn't moved since the beginning, but he's in the game, is finally finished off. Okay, so let's take a look at it from the T-92's perspective. And here we go. T-92, one of our tier 10s. He's getting ready. He's got a star in his barrel. Can't be too horrible. And Mayday, our M103, lines him up. Now Mayday on that first shot turning blue tells me that he has misbehaved before, and perhaps there was something that went on in the game before that brought this on, and he is killed immediately. But the T-54 and the M103 are on him like white on rice. And Mayday was obviously tossed out of his account right at that point, and that puts us down a tier 9 and a tier 10 in a game in which we were already handicapped in tier 10s and tier 9s. Absolutely remarkable.